Banana Blitz. We haven't done this in a couple weeks, maybe up to a month. This is where we kind of break down the card of UFC Perth, main evented by Olberg and Dominic Reyes. So, Leo, we'll start with this. I got 7 questions. The first one, what is the most hyped fight on UFC Perth? Elle, we'll start with you and go with Grant. Leah, like I said, if you got one, jump into it. If not, we'll let it roll.
I mean, it's obviously the main event. I don't think there's really any other fight on this card that's has a lot of enough name value to contend with Yolberg versus Reyes. You have a guy who fought John Jones versus a guy who's been on an absolute tear to beat a former champion.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
I'm going to also say the main event, but for a different reason, because then people will know this card is almost over. I'm kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
Not the best card, but I'm sure if you...
This card is going to be better than UFC Noche. Boom. Hot take. Hot take. Right. Leah, are you most hyped for the main event, or is there another fight on the card?
Are you okay?
I wasn't a big Noche fan. I was really disappointed with it. I don't know.
Great card.
It was a great card.
I loved it.
No, the main event was awesome.
Happy.
It was a good card.
Awesome.
Oh,
it was all bangers.
Jared Gordon versus Garcia wasn't a banger.
Dude, you're right. Dawson, you're right. I'm just messing. Dude, Magny versus Matthews?
It's an interesting fight. It's not the most hyped, but
Jimmy Crute in the co-main?
No, the main event.
2-2. That's crazy.
All right. Here we go. What's it's a question for you. The answer shouldn't be the main event, I would assume. What's an underrated banger on this card?
I'm gonna say Jack Jenkins and Ramon Tavares.
That's a good fight.
Nope, I have another one.
Ramon Tavares, he's a Jacksonville guy. He's a Florida guy. Yeah. He's off to an okay. I think he's 1-1. Okay start in the UFC. I do think Jack Jenkins is going to get this done. It's Tavares' first time up at 45, so we don't really know. He missed weight a couple times at 35. However, Jack Jenkins is always fun, and I do think Tavares comes to fight. So whether I think he can beat Jenkins or not, I think it'll be fireworks for as long as he can take those leg kicks.
Love it. Grant?
I love that answer. I think there's an equal. So if you didn't pick that one, I was going to pick the other one. I'm going to go with Tom Nolan. Can I finish a sentence, please?
Sorry.
No wonder you can't pronounce names right. She doesn't let you finish the freaking name.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you. This is what I got to work with. it.
I think Tom Nolan is really, really good. I think he's super underhyped, and I think Charlie Campbell always comes to fight. He was in an absolute banger with Chris Duncan, who's always in a good fight. But that is the fight that I am looking forward to, and it's in my weight class, so maybe a little bit of biasism there. But yeah, I think Tom Nolan has a very bright future, and Charlie Campbell always comes to fight, so I'm excited about that one.
I love both of those fights. And by the way, you just said Chris Duncan. Tell me Chris Duncan shouldn't be on this White House card. Right?
If you're going just not American.
Yeah, we need Duncan.
Yeah, get him in there versus somebody who throw him and Roofy.
First fight of the night.
Tell me him and Roofy wouldn't be
like, hey boys, open up the card. Yeah. Let him go. Like it. Any underrated banger for you, or are you good on those two choices?
I'm gonna go with what SG said. Elliott versus Nicholas. Mikhail. Thank you. I'm on Dave's team with mispronouncing people's names.
Look at the spreads.
Wasn't Elliott Chael Sonnen's boy? Am I right on that, guys?
Oh,
yeah.
Never heard of it.
I'm not sure if he's Chael. He's good.
Yeah. I mean, he's Elliott's 12-3. Jonathan is 8-1. I think it's a good matchup.
All right. What's a guaranteed finish at UFC Perth?
You want to go first?
Well, I would say Nolan versus Charlie, but I'm going to Jimmy Crute versus Ivan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Both those guys, bangers. I know I kind of just teased Ivan a little bit about being 0-2 in the UFC, but he is actually a very good fighter, and he is super exciting. Jimmy Crute always coming forward. I like both of these guys.
Grant, that was a pretty good answer. Elle, before you go, I think Jake Nichols has the correct answer. You want me to show you this, Elle, before you say it? Michelle Montague, rear naked choke. Book it right now.
No, I agree. I expect her to get this done inside the distance against Luana Carolina. I think she has the far superior wrestling, which is something we've seen her struggle with. But what? Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your significant other. All right.
He has superior wrestling.
Yeah, I think so too.
Done inside the distance. So
isn't she 6-0 with 6 rear naked chokes?
I don't know. She has all rear naked chokes, but she has a lot of finishes.
And maybe you should know your teammates' stats, maybe.
And she will wrestle. She will come to wrestle. Let's see. I will get the stats.
Yeah, Grant?
I love Michelle. I think she is a phenomenal fighter. And I think that she is going to dominate this fight.
There you go.
But betting on a women's fight to not go the distance is kind of like going to the roulette table and saying red 13. Yeah, it could happen. But probably not. I'm going to say unanimous decision, Michelle.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to go with you and say Michelle rear naked choke. We have 6 rear naked chokes. I do know, she's only had 1 in round 3 too. So all first and second round. Other than that, I know the level is very different in the UFC, and sometimes we see a lot of people get finishes on the regional scene.
Yeah,
and they don't carry over just because they have to adjust to the difference in the level.
Yeah.
I feel like all the pieces have fallen into place for Michelle here. I believe she was supposed to be on this season's of the Contender Series, and then this spot opened up on the Perth card. It was just perfect for her. She's going to be making her UFC debut in her home country, in great shape, lots of time to prepare. I just feel like all the pieces have kind of fallen into place for her. So I feel like this is going to be her moment.
There we go.
She's gonna end up getting like a TKO or rear naked choke in the 3rd round with 1 second left. And then that LG dude who's talking shit in the comments is going to message me and be like, see, you're retarded.
I'm telling you that we will buy you a plane ticket and a hotel. There's a hotel right across from American Top Team.
Stop. I can't get beat up right now by nobody.
Is that another Coke?
Not enough. Now you want to get me beat up by this guy?
You just opened up another can of Coke?
He did.
Grant.
He's going hard today.
That's no problem, dude.
Hey, I'm not driving.
All right.
There's also we also have Rodolfo Bellato fighting what's his face? Navajo Sterling.
Yeah.
I could see that being a finish as well.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You guys tend to throw pretty hard.
What about Colby Thickness and Musasa?
I love that his last name is Thickness.
I do too.
That's just the best last name.
It's juicy.
That was a great way to describe
Colby Thickness. I don't know enough about the guy he is fighting. Musasa.
You don't know Josie Musasa?
He's 8-1.
Josie Musasa, who fights at 135 pounds with a record of 8-1.
Because I know Thickness had several finishes on the regional scene.
What a
but I just don't know enough to be like, yeah, this fight's gonna be a finish, you know. Musasa has a lot of finishes outside the UFC, and then he's been finished once in the UFC. So on his end, I would tend to agree with you. I just don't know with Colby, if he's good at slowing down the fight and like whatnot, we could definitely see a decision there.
His loss is to Ilya Toporia's brother, right?
And he was awesome in The Lion King.
Oh, Musasa? Oh my god. Dave's just been laughing at Musasa for the last 3 minutes.
I couldn't say the line. It was in my head over and over again. I'm like, dude, that is The Lion King, right? He's like, oh.
Mufasa.
Oh, Mufasa.
Well, Mufasa, like that's how Dave would pronounce his name.
That is true.
Oh god. All right. Next, what fight will go the distance at UFC Perth? I actually have a sleeper for you on this one. Everyone thinks the main event because they're two bangers and they think Allberg will catch him. I can see that fight going 25 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Jake Matthews and Neil Magny.
Ooh, that's a good one too, Elle. That's a good one.
I think they're both super tough. I could see them both hanging in there.
Yeah.
Also, the heavyweights could definitely be 3 rounds.
No, I like your answer.
I think yours is right, Elle.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer, honestly.
Is Justin Tafa still fighting? Tafa?
Is he not on the? He's still on the odds list.
Yeah, he's
against Louis Sutherland. Did something happen to him?
I don't
know.
Yeah,
to his opponent. Tafa's opponent came out. Sutherland's a last minute guy.
Okay, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. What is the lock of UFC Perth? Who's definitely going to win? Leah, start with you.
Allberg.
Sure.
I don't like.
I don't know about that a lot.
Dude, Dominic Reyes, he's the comeback kid who's in his 50s.
You're wrong.
This is go the disc. What is this? The lock?
The lock of the card.
Lock of the card. Not I'm gonna say Jack Jenkins. I'm a big Jack Jenkins fan. He fought a buddy of mine, and I just thought he looked phenomenal.
I think that's the right answer.
I think Jack Jenkins. He's got, I think, 3 wins via broken leg. Like,
is
he he's really? A guy who's never fought at 45 before. He's a 35er coming up.
Wow. He was maybe going to come on the show before Elle didn't want him to. So
what? Who?
What?
Who are we talking about?
What do you got to get to my boy Jack Jenkins?
No, when were we going to interview Jack Jenkins?
Not Jack Jenkins, his opponent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's the right answer.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Give me an underdog on this card who can pull up the upset at UFC Perth.
I got Reyes.
Right.
I got Reyes. I think. Wait, wasn't your answer just that?
Leah's got the lock and the upset the same way. She can't be wrong.
Well, technically,
that's how I gamble. I put $2 on each. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going to be absolutely right and absolutely wrong. So there you go. You nailed it.
It's like playing against yourself in video games. You always win.
Exactly.
I need a different answer because I agree with you that Reyes is.
I like Reyes.
I think there's value. I'm worried about his chin because.
How about Neil Magny pulling off the split decision win?
I just don't see his path to victory. I feel like Matthews is a pretty complete guy, but Magny is too.
We said that when he fought
Eliezer.
Who?
Zaleski? Eliezer Zaleski, his last opponent?
No, I was talking about the Canadian kid.
Mike Malott. He made a big mistake.
And my man jumped on it.
Yeah. Is Lomo an underdog?
He's the one I was kind of thinking about because I feel like her striking is really good.
He's pretty good.
But she's got world-class Muay Thai. But she is a little smaller. She's made 105 before. And Alexia Thainara is... We haven't really seen her tested yet in the UFC. She had the huge, super dominant win over Molly McCann. But I feel like we haven't seen her, really in there yet. So I don't really know enough about her. But I know that Loma is tough.
Yeah.
You could definitely see Thainara getting her down because she's the bigger, stronger girl. So I'm not sure if that's the one I would pick. I think Neil Magny.
I was definitely going to do that too.
I think Neil Magny and Reyes are the 2 dogs that have some value.
I was actually going to do that.
Dude, I am in. I can see Grant's mind working today. All right. I think this is an easy one. I think. Who's the biggest superstar going into UFC Perth?
It's Dominic Reyes. Why is everybody so quiet?
Andre Petrosky.
Elle, you are 100% correct. Guys, Dominic Reyes fought John Jones on a headline of a pay-per-view, and 98% of the universe thinks he won that fight. Dominic Reyes is the biggest star in this card.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
All right, 4 greens. Who's the prospect to watch at UFC Perth?
Nolan.
Wow. Okay.
That kid is good, man. He's good. He's tough style. He's a tough style to beat, man.
I think that's the right answer.
Nolan is a good fighter.
He's like Jack Jenkins is already well known enough. I think
I agree.
To be like a prospect. I think Tom Nolan's the right answer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope Charlie beats him.
All right, last one, and I think this is. I want to see where everyone's at because I think this is an easy one too. Going into UFC Perth, who has the most to gain by capturing a W Saturday at Perth?
Ulberg. Yulberg. Sorry. Where you going? You go.
Ulberg. I think if he beats Reyes, that's a big win for him.
Grant, I'm with you, Grant. I'm with you.
Who are you about to say?
Ulberg can win one, lose one. He's 8-1 in the UFC. He doesn't need this fight. Dominic Reyes has the most to gain in this card. If Dominic Reyes wins this fight, he's 1 fight away from a world championship match. The comeback is on. The biggest star, it's Dominic Reyes.
Wrong.
So I was gonna wait because I feel like he also has the most to lose.
Yeah.
Because I know that's the next question coming. So I feel like Reyes has the most to lose. Because Yulberg could lose this fight and still fight for a title in the next year.
Well,
right.
You could have the most to gain and the most to lose. It could happen.
I think Dominic Reyes has the most to gain. I think if he wins this fight, this is 2 o'clock, right? Yeah. If he wins this fight, we could see him versus Alex Pereira next. Assuming Alex loses and sticks around, we could see that where they're like, we got to get one of these guys a win. Reyes beats Alex. These are all ifs, he's in for the belt.
Yeah.
And he could right wrong.
Okay. No.
How about if Poatan beats Ankalaev and they never want to give that a rematch again? Yuri beats Roundtree and they don't want to go Alex Yuri 3 because he beat him twice. And Dominic knocks out Ulberg in the first round. They could do Dominic Alex for the world championship next.
Yeah. Or they could do Dominic versus Yuri.
Yeah.
That happened.
He's already been knocked out by Yuri.
That's what.
Right or wrong. Tell me that's not an awesome fight.
Great fight. All right, last question on this. Elle Dawson with the spoiler alert already. Who has the most to lose at UFC Perth?
Dominic Reyes. By far.
I think both of those are right. Another one just to throw out there, and I think we talked about this fight plenty. I think it's Jake Matthews because he's there on that cusp of getting into that top 15. If he loses this one, he will never be taken really serious. I think he has a lot to lose.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think there's guys that lose to Neil Magny and still come back. Like, we don't think Mike Malott is done now just because he lost to Neil Magny.
But there's a big difference between stumbling against one guy and stumbling, coming back, stumbling, coming back, stumbling, coming back. There's a big Bobby Green knocked me stupid. That doesn't mean that now if I'd also gotten beat by this guy and beat by that guy, it means a lot more.
Matthews is on a 3-fight win streak. With a finish. I don't think if he loses this one fight, I don't think it sets him back as far as a loss would set back Dominic Reyes.
I think in the what weight class? Welterweight division. That division is so stacked right now. You can't afford to lose to a guy like
Magny.
If we're saying who has the most to lose, the answer on the card, if this person loses, it's not good, is Ivan. Because he's 0-2.
That's fair.
I know that he's, we're talking about title contention, stuff like that. If he loses, he could lose his job. And you could lose your job. I'm saying that you've got the most to lose.
No, that's fair. That's good point. Honestly, Tafa could. If Tafa, I don't think he's going to lose to this short notice guy, but if he slips on a banana peel, he could be in the same boat.
I don't. Tafa versus Gamrot right now. Who wins?
Gamrot.
Tafa versus Moicano right now. Who wins?
Moicano.
Moicano's closer to heavyweight than Gamrot is.
Holy shit.
Tafa versus Kyoji.
Not much. Tafa versus Kyoji.
Yeah, Kyoji sleeps him.
That's a close fight. That's a good fight. All right, we're being too rough. We're being mean. That's just downright disrespectful.
Sean said it too. No, I agree with Sean.